Hey guys, it's spring and it's time for my morning message. And today's morning message comes from Ed Milet and his book, One More. And in there he says that a man who dares to waste an hour has yet to discover the value of life. Something to that, anyway, paraphrasing. But I want you to think about that. Because if you were to simply waste just a single hour a day over a year, 365 hours of wasted time. Does that not blow your mind? Seriously? Does that just like, wow? Because for me, I sit there and I think about, because on my phone, it tells me how much time I've been spending on my phone. Okay, and granted, that's also like, me traveling from place to place, taking in, because I do online classes, so it does that too. I will attend lectures from colleges and universities. So, it's taking all that information in. But the last statistics that I heard said that the average person takes in about 2.5 hours just consuming social media. So, holy cow, right? That's insane. So I just want to think about this and say, okay, so if we decided that we wanted to change our lives, and now thinking back to Zig Ziglar, where he was saying, some people say, I don't have time. If I only had more time. And how he was like, there's only 12 hours around the clock, 24 hours in a full day. You can't have any more. You're not going to get any more time. We all have the same amount of time. But if we simply took that time that we're spending specifically on social media consumption, and we pocketed that into something more valuable, some sort of improvement in our lives, in our relationships, just imagine the difference over a year that this could make. It should blow your mind, because I sat there, I was like trying to figure this stuff out, and I was thinking, if you took that time, 365 hours in a single year, and just put it, like, intently put it into something that you want to improve in your life, whether it's your relationship, your finances, where you're living, your education. In fact, I read somewhere else where they said if a certain individual dedicated 3 hours a week into improving one area that they were interested in improving in their life, just how ahead of everybody else that they would be, like, after a year. Because most people just aren't willing to do that, to invest 3 hours a week into focusing on improving a skill or an interest or hobby or what have you. So my morning message is this. I want you to think about the time that you're wasting and just track it for a day. Keep a time journal. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. A little, bitty notepad or whatever. And just write down what you're doing, how you're spending your time. And then reflect on that at the end of the day and say, if this is what I'm doing every day, how much time am I wasting, and where could this time better be used? How can I better spend this time? Maybe it's spending it just in gratitude. That's not wasting time. Meditation, not wasting time. Prayer, not wasting time. Relaxing, taking in breathing, getting out in nature. Those things are not time wasted because they're good for your physical and mental and emotional health. Going to the gym, not wasting time. What's wasting time, right? What is it? Social media consumption. I'm sorry, here you are. I hope, but social media consumption is a time waster. People who sit and binge watch Netflix movies, that drives me insane. I knew somebody who did that every weekend practically, binge watch videos. But that's time wasting. you're not doing anything to improve yourself or improve the lives of those you love. So, morning message. That is it, guys. Nothing fancy smancy. Very simple. Just a lot of people don't want to do it because it's a reality check. And once you have that there, you pretty much know, that you could be doing something. Spending time with friends, not necessarily wasting time, because that's building relationships. So keep that in mind too. All right. All right, guys, that's my morning message. And nothing great, I know. Sorry. But I think it's something that still could be beneficial for those who haven't tried doing that yet and maybe want to find, how can they get more time in their day? All right, guys, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I love you. Bye.